Goldcrest Valley greetings to episode number 23 with me, Mr. Silly P. I'm down at the cow farm, just brought down the auto stacker, the Ursus T127, to bring down the stack of silage bales. And while I was down here, I thought I would sort out the silage bay bin clamp, whatever you want to call it. Got 246,000 litres. It was spread along the whole thing to make it easier to compact it. So what I then did was grabbed the, I know it's called a leveller, more like a plough really, on the back of the T7, and I've pushed it all up to one end. I pushed it all up to one end because once it's fertilised, well, I keep saying fertilised, fermented. Once it's fermented, I need to use it with a machine to make feed, so I want it all at this end really, around this part of the yard. So that's what I've done. So what I'm going to do now is blanket the silo, and what I love is the fact that it actually blankets now over what you've done. Bunker silo was covered, 1% fermenting, and as far as I'm aware from watching a few other tutorials and people's YouTube clips, I think it takes 6 hours now of like real-time gameplay, so you could skip through that 6 hours. I think before it was 12 or 24, I can't remember how long it was before, but it's only 6 now apparently, and then that'll be ready to use. So that's the first step anyway. What I will do is put this away. It's quite a good bit of kit actually. I had it on one of the tractors before, the Fent, and it didn't really work very well, but this one, the rear linkage is better than the front, and you can tilt it forwards and backwards, up and down, all different positions, because what was happening with the Fent, it was either up or down, and all the grass and stuff kept sticking to it. So anyway, lift it up, and if I now press X, I can fold it up nice and neat, twist it round, and I can park it up and leave it here at the back of the storage building, whatever you want to call it. Go and grab the auto stack and go back. I've got some straw bales I need to collect and take up to the pig farm, and yeah, just a few little odd jobs at the moment, but that's the first of them done really. So that's the silage fermenting. It's weird, isn't it? This entire silage bay, or silo bunker, whatever you want to call it, I think it holds about 1 million litres, 900,000, something like that. Doesn't look like 250,000 litres at that end, doesn't it? But anyway, that's what it says, so as long as it's registering what it should be. So take this back over to the farm and then off up to the pig farm. So after being sidetracked by contracting, I did take the auto stacker back to the farm. I have off screen been bringing loads up here to the biogas plant using the Chrome Big X and the trailer with the grass cutter. So I thought I'd have a go at using the leveller. That's going well, as you can see by the little mountains I'm producing. I haven't quite got the hang of using the leveller yet, but anyway, I'm compacting it all down, trying to level it so I can get the last load from the crone into it, and then I'm going to compact it, push it all up to one end, and then set it to start fermenting. That at least is the plan. As you can tell by the diagonal swipe, this has taken me a little while to get to this point. I have pushed it all to one end in a nice big heap. There's about 320,000 litres I think I've got in here now, just over that. Because I've now moved it all, it was compacted, it's at 97% now. Just need to compact it to 100 and then I'll blanket it. And there we go, 100% compacted. Blanket that, and I'll be using that later on. It'll take about 6 hours to ferment that one, I think. I was doing all contracting jobs to get enough money to buy this. It's the Siloking. It's the self-propelled food mixer. Wagon, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much like the Kuhn SPV Comfort that was on FS15. Slightly different version, different manufacturer, etc, etc. It does the same thing. It will pick up with the brushes, if I can turn those on. There we go. And it will take them up the collection chute and put them into the container at the back. You can drop bales into it or take directly from a pile, which is what I'm hoping to be able to do. 3-wheeled rather than 4 this one, so it's a slightly different design. But I'm going to be using that later. I'm going to do an episode on cows. Okay, back over onto the home farm. After purchasing Siloking, I have now done my cows episode. If I just have a quick look on here, I have cows. I don't do my tutorials on separate save games. I do it all on the same thing. It's my farm, it's the one I'd use. So I now have cows. I've got 10 cows. And I've got the Siloking. I don't know why I'm saying it, I might as well just have a look. I bought the Siloking Self-Line Compact 1612 or 1612 or 1612, whatever you want to call it. Good bit of kit, works out really, really well. If you haven't seen my cows tutorial, which is all things cows, go and have a look. Anyway, that said, I'm back at my own farm. Going to do a bit of work on here. I've got silage up at the biogas plant, which is now fermenting, just waiting on that. I'm going to do something on that, but that probably won't be till the next episode. Something I wanted to show you, which is quite cool. I'm kind of partway through a harvest on corn here. I bought the Activa, whatever you want to call it, which is the smaller of the massive Fergusons. I got the standard header. The white one, on previous episodes, I left over on field 17. I went to collect it and did something. Just start this up and pipe out. If I turn the pipe up at the pipe out, the pipe actually extends quite a long way. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'll get a bigger header. It'll be quicker to do the crops. I'll get a bigger header for it. That's what I want to do. So I did. Then this happened, which is wicked. If you look now, they talked about tyre deformation, and honestly I haven't really seen it very much on the tractors or anything like that, but this header I've bought, this corn header, this Capello, is quite a big one. It's obviously a real heavy unit. If I get right on the tyres, watch the tyre when I attach this header. That is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If I go back to it again and take it off, goes back to its normal state. It's just brilliant. The detail is amazing. It gives him a more, you know, rubbery, realistic kind of feel. Anyway, hook that back up again. It's a very heavy header. Right, unfold the combine, which will rock that whole unit back. Brilliant stuff. Now open up that header, because it is a bigger one. Well, it's not massive. It's not one of the biggest, but it's what ones did I go for in the end? Let's have a look. Headers. I started off with, I think, the Diamond HSB or HS8, that one there, which was 6 metres, and I thought, well, the pipe's long enough, I'll go with the Diamond HS12, which is 9 metres, but obviously you've got the case one, this one here, the Quasar HS16 is a 12 metre header. I mean, that must weigh a ton, but you need a big old harvester for that. Mine isn't that big. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with my corn harvest, and this corn is probably destined to go up with the pigs. If you haven't seen my pigs tutorial, guide to pigs, it's on my channel, have a look. It's probably under the how to and top tips videos. But that said, as per usual, the animations are brilliant. And the yield off this field hasn't been too bad. I've already taken one trailer of just over 8,000 off this, so yeah, it's pretty good, the yield. I'm happy with it anyway. Right, get myself over here onto field number 12 and get this one done as well. That'll be all the corn done. Guess where I am again? Yep, the store. Bit of rethink. Well, not a rethink. Kind of. I'm going to go to baling technology. I got rid of the Flegel trailer I had before. Didn't really like it that much, in all honesty. But I did do a download. Downloaded the Marshal. It's only 11,000. That's not bad at all. And we have options. Nice. Oh, all these colours. Oh. I might just keep it relatively normal. Whatever that is. Yeah, I'll go with the black trailer. 1,200 for the colour? No, actually, I think I'll just keep it the same. Thank you very much. Okay. That's the first step. Yeah, that's alright as it is. Quite like that. Next step, then, is feed. Feed. What am I talking about? Pallets. I need seed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. I don't know. Solid fertiliser. I think I've got a couple already. One there. God, my money's going to go down. Right. Actually, not quite sure how much is on the trailer now. I might have bought more than I can actually get on there. Okay. Let's see, shall we? Start with the ones closer. Try and keep all the seed ones maybe down one side. And yeah, might have overdone this a little bit. Okay, well, not to worry. I do need it, that's the thing. Well, that's that done. Had a bit of a wobble with the trailer. We've got a bit of a glitch on. So we'll get on with this. Now, if I press R1, not R1, yes R1, it says fasten tension belts. So I assume that means they've all been fastened on now. Okay, nice little touch. Get this back. I thought it was going to be easier to have a trailer loaded. I did do it before, and I took it back. But seeing as I've gone over to field 9 to start seeding that, and realised the seed is going to run out of seed and fertiliser fairly quickly, I can't keep driving it all the way back here. So if I put all my seed and fertiliser onto a trailer, I can always just drive that out to wherever I need it, and then bring it back here and load it up whenever it's needed. That kind of makes sense. It does to me anyway. Don't like it when it does that. Let's get the beacons on. Oh, beacon on the back of the trailer as well. Excellent. I think I've got a couple of fertiliser pallets back at the main farm, so I can always put those on the other end. So I've got everything in one place. Let's check this actually. So they're supposed to go over them. Great demand for sugar beet. That'd be brilliant if I had some. Which I don't. Right, seed. Excellent. Fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer. Okay. I'm actually going to take this up to field 9. Ready for the seeding. Just to be on the safe side. While of course the harvester is finishing off the corn on field 12. It's been quite a good yield, I have to say. Oh good, it's raining. I'm assuming it's completed its task because it started to rain. That's annoying. Right, let's pop that there. I'm sure I've got this set on sunflowers, I think. Yep, sunflowers. Okay, right, off we go. Sunflowers it is. So how quickly this runs out of both. It's quite a big field. So hoping to get that finished. I have got 34,000 litres in here. That's come off both these fields. It's come off 14 and 12. They were both corn. But that's not a bad yield. Off 2 fields, it's not bad. I'm quite happy with that. I do want to take some of it up to the pig farm, but obviously not all of it. Stop at that, right. Quick check on what we can do at the moment. The growth is interesting. I want to have a quick look at this, because according to this, there's still a strip on 14 that it missed. I didn't notice anything, but it says I missed something, so I'll check it. You never know. How are we getting on here? There we go. So we've got a strip on 9. It's coming back up. That is being seeded. Excellent news. Now, what I want to check on these is soil composition. Just click on that and turn that off. That's good, because I fertilised, because I ploughed all of these a while ago. They're not going to be ploughing again for another 3 harvests, or probably 2 after this one, which is good news. God, 9, that's a mess. What is going on there? Okay, that's interesting. Let's get that sorted out. But that doesn't need ploughing either. So that's good. It means I haven't got a plough on this rotation. Excellent. Well, I'll be honest. I didn't think was used hardly any fertiliser, but most of the seed. It's interesting. I honestly didn't think it would finish this field. But it has. Let's fold that up. And we'll fill up the seed. I think the seed's the other side, isn't it? Let's fertiliser this side. Let's hope it takes it from the top. So the back one first. That's not too bad. Okay, that's good. I can take this back. And I'll come back for the trailer later. That's field 9 done. The rain, unfortunately, has stopped play, so it means that the harvester can't work. I could, I don't need to get the plough out, in all honesty, over on fields 12 and 14. It's still working on 12, and 14 it says there's a strip left, so it's not even like I could cultivate it and start seeding on there. I could do, but I'll probably start that next episode. It's been a very bitty, I suppose a bitty episode. Moving a few bales around, bit of contract work, work on the silage bunkers, clamps, bays, whatever you want to call them, getting those ready, bit of harvesting on our own fields, which makes a change. So yeah, it's a few bits and bobs. Oh yeah, collecting all the fertiliser and getting the new Marshal trailer. So a few bits and bobs. It's those kind of day-to-day admin-y type jobs that need to be done on the farm. Nothing major, no big job exactly. I suppose the harvesting technically is a big job, isn't it? That's 2 fields almost harvested once the rain finishes. Soybeans will be next here on 15 and 19. Excuse me. And then I've got canola on 17 and 21, which will need sorting out as well, but that's going to be for the next episode. That's it for episode 23. We are racking them up. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Like I say, a little bit bitty, but there's all sorts to come. I'm not running out of things to do, that's for certain. Still can't park short trailers, as you can see. Yeah, I hope you liked this episode. If you liked it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. Plenty more coming your way, plenty more on my channel to have a look at. If you want to leave a comment, please do. If you want to share the video or videos, any of the other ones, feel free to share them as well. I am on Facebook too, under Mr. CLP. Screenshots and the links to my YouTube clips appear on there regularly. Whatever you choose to do on this rather wet and soggy day, graphics are amazing. Thanks for watching.